have to show you a Dollar Tree organizer that I've really been loving. In one of my past Dollar Tree hacks videos, I used this organizer, I flipped it upside down, and then I put all of my scissors in here. This works great. I always know where my scissors are at. They're not sitting around because I can just place them right into these slots. These little Dollar Tree organizers are the best. Now they're not new, they've had these for a while. I love that they have a lid, but you don't have to use the lid whenever you're organizing with this. I'm going to put my various teas in here, and because it's acrylic, I'm gonna be able to see exactly what I have, and it'll easily fit into my cabinet. These acrylic organizers are also great for storing little items. I love them in my craft room. I have all these small little containers that I need to get organized, and I love that I can stack them on top of each other. Do you remember my Amazon cup caddy? It was this really cool thing that I found this summer where you could put your solo cups in there. You could also put in your straws and your Sharpies. So if you're having people over, they could put their name on their cup. Well, when I was shopping at Dollar Tree, I found this and I thought, why couldn't we do that same thing with this $1.25 container? So in two of my little caddies, I'm gonna put in my cups, and then I'll also add in the Sharpies and my straws in the back. So whenever you're having an event, just pull this caddy out. Your guests can write their names onto their cup. Have you seen these containers in the Dollar Tree Plus section? Now each one of these containers is pretty large. It's $5 each, but if you were to buy these at Walmart or Target, they would be over $5. Now my favorite thing about these containers is the fact that they are stackable. So you can stack these up. They're perfect to put out in your pantry. You can put drinks on there or any of your food. You could also use these all over your house. Dollar Tree has some of the best jars to put in your bathroom that you may not see over in the bathroom section. These jars were in the seasonal section. They have this really cool opaque black look. I'm gonna use them over here in my hutch for my cotton balls, Q-tips, and bath salts. Have you ever thought about using these acrylic picture frames to organize in your closet? I have a great hack for you. I'm gonna be using two different sizes of 8x10 frames. I'll pull out the existing paper that's inside, and I'm gonna put in some fun scrapbook paper that I had in my craft room. I'll just cut it down to size and slide it in. Then on the front, I'm going to add some command hooks. Now on this larger one, I want to organize sunglasses. I'm gonna be using some larger clear command hooks. And then on my smaller one, I'll use smaller clear command hooks so I can organize my jewelry. These look great displayed in your closet or your bathroom area. At Dollar Tree, they have so many frames. You can actually use their clear acrylic frames to organize in your kitchen. So you can get these 4x6 ones, and I'm gonna use them to organize my spices. So I found a drawer where I could fit two 4x6 frames going across. I do have a Dollar Tree bin on this side for some of my scissors, and then I'll put 6 in this drawer. From there, you can add in your favorite spices, and the cool thing is they sit up at an angle, so when you open and shut the drawer, you're gonna be able to see all of your spices. Be on the lookout for this other new Anthropologie dupe frame. This one is an oval shape, really pretty. So let's do an organization idea with this frame. Start by removing the backing. Again, let's use those two Rub and Buff colors to add in that really pretty tone. Then I'm gonna put the backing back on, and I'm gonna use a pen to trace the inside of my frame. I'll pull the backing back off. Then I'm gonna be using some really thick yarn. I wanna cut some pieces that I can put down into where I had just drawn that template. I want the pieces to be glued very tightly together because I want to try to put earrings and rings in between the yarn. So I'm just going to keep layering yarn on tightly with hot glue until I get to the bottom. Once I get to the bottom, I'll just put the backing back onto my frame. I didn't glue it or anything, just put it back on. Next, this is something you can put out in your bathroom to organize your stud earrings or your rings. For our next organization DIY, you're going to need to pick up one of these clear drawers from Dollar Tree, as well as a set of curlers. So what you're going to do is pull out the drawer of the clear organizer. Then you're going to take one of your curlers and you're going to mark it with a Sharpie where you think it's going to fit snugly in the drawer. Then you use your scissors to cut the foam out, and then I used my wire cutters to cut the little white wire that's inside of the curler. Place it into your drawer and make sure it fits. You're gonna do that with the rest of your curlers, making sure they all fit into the container. I'm gonna remove the white piece from the end of my curlers, and then I'm gonna use a black Sharpie to paint the edge of my curlers. Since this was a clear drawer, I knew you were going to be able to see it. I bought another roll of the burlap that I was using earlier, and I'm gonna use that for this DIY. Since burlap is a little see-through, you wanna fold it over twice, otherwise you're gonna see the pink curlers inside. So just fold it over twice, and I'm going to cut it down. I'll cut off the excess. Next, I'm going to hot glue one of my curlers along the edge. I'll cut both of the edges off as well so that it fits nice and snug. And I'll wrap it to where I think it's gonna completely cover my curler, and then I'll hot glue it in place. Then I'm going to check and make sure that my curler is going to fit into my clear container. I'm gonna repeat those steps with all of the curlers. When you add all of these into your container, this is going to be a perfect organizer to put all of your rings in. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.